This is a journey through John. We're looking at John chapter 7, verses 25 through 31. A couple of things to be aware of, this, sort of like a backdrop here. Back in Malachi, there was a promise, Malachi 3:1, that one would come like a messenger. And then after the messenger came, that all of a sudden another messenger, the Messiah, would just come and appear out of nowhere in the temple. That's just worth a little bit of extra study if you want to look into that. Also, it's helpful to remember John's purpose statement, John 20, verses 30 and 31. Jesus did lots of things, but these particular signs were written so that you would believe that he is who he says he is, and by believing, you can have life in his name, because you saw the signs. That is an important backdrop to what we're going to read. So I'm going to go ahead and read 7, verses 25 through 31. Some of the people of Jerusalem therefore said, "Is this not the man who they seek to kill? And here he is speaking openly, and they say nothing to him. Can it be that the authorities really know that this is the Christ? But we know where this man comes from, and when the Christ appears, no one will know where he comes from." So Jesus proclaimed, as he taught in the temple, "You know me, and you know where I come from, but I have not come of my own accord. He who sent me is true, and him you do not know. I know him. I come from him, and he sent me." So they were seeking to arrest him, but no one laid a hand on him, because his hour had not yet come. Yet many of the people believed in him. They said, "When the Christ appears, will he do more signs than this man has done?" And so that they seem to be aware, maybe Jesus is just pointing him to this fact that Jesus has now showed up in this public way. He's at the temple, and they're starting to question, well, we know that he grew up here, and we know who this guy is, and is it possible that he who knows, right? Well, Jesus is saying, no way, you don't even know where I came from. I came from the Father. And some rejected and said, I don't think so, but it said some believed. And then their argument was, could anybody do more signs than this guy? These signs have to be the signs that would prove that this man is who he claims he is. We're reading about these. We're reading about the witness. It brings us all the way back to the fact that we need to believe this witness, these signs, these things. Do you believe that Jesus is who he says he is? That's what the book is about. That's what we're shooting for. If he's showing up in your life, do you believe his claims?